All right, so there's a couple of big games this weekend. Chelsea, Man City.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Saturday game. Can't wait.
Okay.
But we're not going to talk about that. I'm sorry.
Shit.
We're going to talk about the North London derby on Sunday.
Woo!
Arsenal versus Tottenham.
That's a big game.
You guys going? You going?
I'm going.
You're going in.
I'm going.
That's
He's
proper
going.
us.
He's
Proper
going.
us.
I mean,
It's
It's got to be the shittest like North London derby of all time, isn't it?
It doesn't matter.
Do
I
you
personally think we could be shit and it'll still be better than
Chelsea City.
Merseyside derby, the Man United Liverpool game. I think North London derby is the only derby where it means something.
It's weird. Like we could both be playing bad, but then that game is just fire.
Because you told me, you think Man United Liverpool's like the fans wise, it's as bad as Tottenham Arsenal. Nah. Man City, Man United. That's just Bredgen's going.
The worst derby of all is Crystal Palace Brighton.
Yeah.
The hell is that?
It's so far away from each
Derby's that?
Yeah, that's horrible.
Not even the same city.
Yeah, I never understood that one.
Not even the
That
same
is
city.
quaint.
It's
because they're on the same motorway.
Apparently,
Yeah.
you drive on the same motorway, but it's like
It's like being on the
hours.
A406, isn't it?
It's a long road.
So the A406 derby. It's been
It's-
weird.
It's a tricky one though. With this one,
Well, Arsenal Spurs, this
Yeah.
weekend.
we've played both of them.
Oh yeah, you have.
Yeah.
We played both of them.
You won both
Touch
comfortably.
both of us.
Yeah, but like it's like
But I think it's different though, because they had the starters.
Yeah.
And
they had a good
we
start.
didn't.
Yeah.
this is what it
So
is.
that's the only-
Opposite. Now it's opposite.
It's only because we played you in pre-season and you had a lot of your starters
Yeah.
there that day. But as well, it's still early stages of the season.
The thing is, you just played them, so that's why you're a good person to talk to because you just played them. When you played them, that's more or less their team that's going to play against us.
Yeah.
When you played us, it's a whole completely different team what's going to play them. So, but what we'll talk about is their form. That's weird because their last two results.
it's flipped. How to what we
Yeah.
were.
So
No goals,
their first
two
three
defeats.
games, they were undefeated, no goals conceded, and we
We were the
hadn't
opposite.
lost a game
Yeah.
and hadn't scored a goal.
Yeah, we hadn't won a game. And we
Their last two games, they
Second-
hadn't won a game. They hadn't scored a goal.
Yeah.
We're undefeated. We haven't conceded.
Yeah.
So we're going into this game with a bit more confidence. Where we're on the up, they're on the down.
Yep.
They've just lost two back-to-back 3-0s.
Yeah.
Both London
Palace
derbies.
game was poor.
Both
as well.
London derbies. So now they've got their third London derby.
Yeah.
Can we continue the trend?
You know what? I'm scared. This is what's shitting me the most about the North London derby.
Yeah.
Harry Kane has 0 goals, 0 assists
He's
in
just got a
4
hat-trick.
games.
Yeah.
But his eyes
Yeah.
brighten up. It's
Yeah,
like Drogba against us. I'm
You know,
like,
if he
oh,
does well and plays well, they'll just forget about everything over the
bro, it doesn't matter. And I feel like he will score against
Yeah,
us,
yeah.
regardless of what we do.
Yeah.
They
I
could be
reckon
on the
it'll be a
shittest
screamer as
form.
well.
But that's the thing about derbies. It's like you could be on the worst form, you could be on the
Yeah,
best.
but
Like one of them, like you said, Chelsea against Arsenal last season. We were so shit. You guys were on great form, and we beat you guys because obviously it meant more.
It's that game that just
Bragging
means a lot.
rights, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But this is a bigger scale.
But as a Chelsea fan, tell us more about Spurs. What you saw in Spurs last game.
Yeah, I think the game against Spurs in the first half was quite an open game, and I think that's where Tuchel made his decision to bring on an extra midfielder and pack up the midfield a bit. Even though he said that he kept the system the same, but he felt he packed up the midfield. Do you know what I mean? I think it was quite open first half. I think they're dangerous on the offensive end. I think they're a bit like you lot. This game I think's got goals in it. To be fair, I think you lot are leaning towards more of the offensive side, looking better going forward as well as they are. But them defensively haven't looked good. We were getting a lot of chances in behind them.
Who is their backline?
It's Romero. At the moment, it's Romero, Dyer.
It was Tanganga, but he's suspended. now.
Tanganga suspended.
At the moment, it's Emerson. Who's their left back? It's not Reguilon still, is it?
Yeah,
Reguilon was
yeah.
there.
Reguilon, and then Romero and Dyer.
Doesn't that mean Tanganga's back?
He got
Because
he got.
we got to play Carling Cup and I swear that carries on.
Did they do that this year?
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
They're doing it.
No, well, the cup games, the FA Cup games classify as the games.
Carling Cup.
Carling
Carling Cup, whatever.
Yeah, but it's still FA, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But
So by that time, so like we'd have Chaka back and they'd have Tanganga
Maybe.
back, basically, innit?
I don't think it matters though. To be
Will
fair,
Tanganga make it harder for us?
yeah, I don't think he does.
I think they're more comfortable with Tanganga on the thingy than
back, yeah.
than
Emerson.
Emerson.
This Emerson Royale guy's done nothing.
He got absolutely touched by Zaha as well. I remember watching it.
It's
But then
very
again, it's
difficult.
like, who wouldn't get touched by Zaha?
Yeah.
I know what you mean, but
He
it's
just
like-
hasn't looked
Zaha would
impressive.
give, I think, Tomiyasu a tough game.
Yeah.
I think he's killed Tommy. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying. It's Wilfred
Zaha,
Zaha.
like I said, Zaha, one of the worst players to go 1-on-1 against.
Dangerous.
They had a 15-minute good spell, but I think like as if they're killing themselves playing Dele Alli.
Wallah, I was gonna
Bro,
say
do
that.
you know, I was so confused. They
Dele-
had Dele Alli,
smelly.
Ndembele, and Hoiberg as their midfield three. And I was
Dele-
like, they're
Dele Alli,
asking to
wallah.
concede goals because Ndembele don't run, And Dele Alli's just whatever.
His legs are done.
And he was the reason Thiago Silva scored. Dele Alli. It was mad.
His legs are done.
He's put on so much weight.
His legs
I don't
are
know what
done.
it is. I think
he's put on weight.
It's
the London life. He just loves the London life. He's getting however much he's getting, and he's just enjoying the London life.
I don't know how he's getting away with it. His performances are non-existent. I'm like, how has, Nuno?
Yeah.
How's Nuno been convinced to play him?
Yeah.
Week in, week out, starting. I'm like, this guy's done nothing.
I don't blame Nuno like as much because they don't really have many options in midfield. They've moved.
Who's available at the moment though, going forward? Who's available at the moment going forward?
Celso.
Lo Celso.
They got rid of Lamella.
Son's injured.
They got
So Lo Celso's available.
Brian Gill that's barely played.
Yeah.
Son injured.
Brian Gill plays
Son, yeah, he got injured recently. I don't know how long he's out for.
He played against Chelsea, I remember.
Yeah, he
He's
plays.
not injured, he's fit now. He played
Oh, he's fit now.
last year.
Okay.
They had Kane and Son against Chelsea.
Yes.
This is what I'm saying. Like when you think of Kane and Son normally, you think on any
That's
normal
goals
given day,
galore,
you're thinking this is going to be a good enough combo.
Yeah.
But
what happened to
Dave
Bergeron?
just looks so
Is he
bad.
injured?
But last
Bergeron?
season they were dangerous.
Is Bergeron injured?
I don't think
Because he played pretty decent recently.
Bergeron got injured from the game before us in the midweek. Him and Lucas Moura came off injured. No, was it Lucas? I can't remember who. It was him and someone else. Him and someone else come off injured in the midweek game. So yeah.
Well, but who's got a better squad right now out of the two?
On paper?
Yeah, Arsenal.
I think it's got to be us by
definitely.
By far at the moment, yeah.
They got Dyer. That is fucking Dyer.
I try to note like players, which I'm like, maybe I'm a bit more biased because Arsenal, I can note more players, but I'm looking at players that I can look at. I'm like, they've got something. And at Spurs, I've only got Kane, Son.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Ndombele,
If I were to look,
and Ndombele is good on his day.
Yeah.
Højbjerg, good. That's really about it. If I look at Arsenal, I'm like, Ramsdale's good.
Yeah.
Gabriel. Wait.
You started off with Ramsdale.
Yeah, Ramsdale.
No,
Gabriel,
you're right,
Ben
you're right.
White, Kieran Tierney,
Don't
Thomas
tell me Tomiyasu.
Partey.
Yeah.
Thomas Partey. I like Lokonga. Xhaka when he's great, is good is great. Odegaard, Smith Rowe, Saka, Laka, Pepe, Oba. We've got a lot bit more of a stronger squad.
When you say Lokonga, it's like you're being a bit over the top.
No, it is over the top, but for me, the
Partey, Xhaka, Odegaard.
the way I look at it,
Partey,
it's like that.
Odegaard, Saka, Xhaka, I'd rather Højbjerg.
On his day.
Do you know what I'm worried about with this
In
game?
general, we've got a better squad.
In general, I'd rather have your
I'd
team.
only take 4 man out of the team.
Yeah.
And that's the goalkeeper. I'd take Lloris over Ramsdale.
That's
a shout.
debatable,
It's
you know.
debatable, but that's one of them. Obviously, Kane and Son and Højbjerg. That's the only 4. That's it. Like if you'd say Ramsdale, not Ramsdale, yeah. I'm keeping our backline. I'll take Tomiyasu
Are you taking
over.
Romero?
Huh?
Are you taking Romero?
I'd rather have Ben White and Gabriel.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Ben White.
I've not watched much of Romero
Yeah.
to go. Sean obviously has a better.
Oh yeah,
understanding of Romero than I do.
last time we spoke about Romero in depth, we got comments.
Yeah.
Me and Sean.
And then he got taken off the pitch and put in jail cell that night. Good guy.
But do you know what I'm worried about this game coming?
What?
I think Tottenham, because they're on this bad losing streak, they're just going to sit back and just soak in the pressure. We're not good at teams that are like that.
We can't attack ourselves.
Yeah,
I don't
so
know,
it's
you
like
know.
it's going to be. I can see it being a draw.
I
if they
expect
sit back.
Yeah, but I expected that against us. I'm thinking of all the teams they don't want to play and be open against, it's us right now because we're quite solid and they were open. I think personally, like you said, it's the form as well. The form is massively important. I think
goes out the window in the
I know it goes out the window, but Tottenham are just not in a good place at the moment, I don't think. And I think Arsenal are on the... I always thought this was the turning curve.
Norwich and Burnley.
The first 3 games was never looking really great for Arsenal. Obviously, the opening game was the game that they thought, they should beat Brentford. But first games are always a bit tricky.
Like City and Chelsea.
Yeah, and then City and Chelsea are hard games.
And half a squad.
And half a squad.
But for me, what's key is I really hope Ramsdale continues to starts this game.
Yeah.
I think he will start.
But I don't know. I heard that Leno's
Wimbledon.
starting.
What?
I heard Leno starting against Spurs. I heard Arteta said to Leno, "We'll give you 2 games rest, and then we're going to bring you back for the Spurs game."
Why does he need
If
rest?
that's
He's
the
a keeper.
case, that is not good management.
No, it's not.
That's poor management.
We'll find it. We'll find out
it's gonna be-
Wednesday.
I think we'll work it out the Wimbledon game who starts.
Because if Leno starts, I don't think he'll start on the weekend.
Why did Kepa play instead of Mendy?
Yeah,
He must have been injured.
No, he was injured.
Because he wasn't even in...
Mendy wasn't in the squad.
he
He
wasn't in the
was
okay.
sitting on the sideline.
I was thinking, I was like, that's a bit of
I saw
a
that, I
crazy
saw
thing
that.
to do.
I saw that.
Obviously, I didn't know much of it. No, we'll find out Wednesday. If it's Ramsdale and goal or Leno.
Yeah, we'll all be at the game on
That's it,
Wednesday.
we'll-
Yeah, we're going, yeah.
Who's the better tactically manager?
That's a good question. Arteta or Nuno? Who's the
I
better
think
manager?
Nuno's a better tactical manager because he's been doing it longer. And at Wolves, he tactically
that
was
a
really
reason
good.
for it to be
At
better?
Wolves, he was tactically really good. Like we said, the last pod where Arteta still hasn't got like a playing style and he's been here for this
But
long.
Arteta tends to
but
do
Nuno
well
has
against bigger teams.
Nuno has a
It's shit
specific.
teams he doesn't
Nuno
do
has
well
a
against.
specific way he played for Wolves, and now
Besides
he's
this
changed
season
that
where
Tottenham.
Man City, Chelsea, but other than that, Arteta's not bad when it comes to good teams. He's beaten Spurs. He's beaten United. He's beaten Chelsea.
Yeah.
He's beaten Liverpool.
City and FA Cup semi-final.
I think.
Yeah.
Liverpool.
I don't know what it is
Yes.
with us against big
Beat
teams. Do you think
Yeah.
teams under...
We sit back and counter.
Estimate.
Do you think teams underestimate us and they get complacent when they play us? Because they think, this is going to... They look at it and they're like, yeah, Arsenal are horrible right now. This could be an easy win.
I
Do you think
it's,
teams look at it like that? Or do you
big
think it's
teams,
more of
I don't-
Arteta's masterclass? Like,
Yeah.
we play a specific way this game. We're going to win this game.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I think you're right in the sense of underestimate because you're thinking like people look at Arsenal going, yeah, we can put
People
3
come
or 4 past them.
People come to our ground and say, yeah, we're winning today.
Lower
You know what I
teams
mean?
come to our ground
Yeah.
going, we can pick 3
Yeah.
points.
We don't have to sit back
And
today.
he did last season.
Yeah.
Burnley beat us at our ground. Villa beat us at
Yeah.
our ground. Who else beat us at our ground?
A lot
You
of
had a
people.
bad home record.
Everton
Very
beat
bad,
us at our
bro.
ground.
We had a better away record last season than we did at home.
Southampton. Well, yeah.
We used to be a fortress back in the days.
But speaking of home, you guys just went to Spurs' home and beat them 3-0.
3-0, yeah.
Kept the clean sheet.
Where is the game?
Emirates.
It's at the Emirates.
Yeah.
I think
Emirates.
Arsenal win, to be
Oh,
honest.
but I'm backing Arsenal any day of the week.
Yeah,
but
I'm so
How-
gutted.
how
I'm
well do you
so
f-
gutted. I can't go. That's the
Yeah,
first home game of the
devastating.
season.
Yeah,
I'm
you're not
you know how
proper
excited I
I
am
know,
to go
but
to
I've
this
got a
game.
game myself. I'm playing.
We need to make it. We need to make it
priorities.
8 and...
I'm
what is
playing-
it?
I'm
7
playing-
and 8. 7 and 8.
I'm playing in Wales, so
need
and
to
I
make
need
seven,
to
eight.
carry on my goal scoring record. Otherwise, I'll be at that game. You think I'm not gonna be?
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't be at that game.
Guys,
definitely
you
be
know I'm gassed to go to that game.
I can't wait for you to go. Honestly,
You know,
I really want you
God's
to go.
bust me, but because he like the person that was meant to go
Yeah.
can't go,
Yeah.
so he's giving me. I bought that ticket,
And you don't
off
work
him,
Sundays anymore.
and I don't
Yeah,
work Sundays.
exactly.
See? It's everything's just lined up for
The
Arsenal to
blessing
win.
from God,
God,
wallahi.
God,
Yeah.
good,
yeah,
wallah.
God,
Yeah.
Best-
Alhamdulillah.
God, and Sharky bust you. I want some
Yeah,
credit.
honestly, it's
Yeah.
God.
Ah, yes.
I want
I
some
want to go
credit.
far and say sharks. I said God.
Yeah, and me. I
wanna go that far.
want some credit as well.
You can't be on the
I've
same level
given
as
you my
God.
ticket.
Give me
Huh?
my
You
credit.
can't be on the same level as God.
Oh, no way.
No,
No,
no
way.
way.
I'm
That's
not on
what
the
I
same
mean.
level. I'm just saying, I want some credit.
That's why God has to be number one.
Yeah, I
Give me my
get-
credit.
God gets 99% credit. I get 1% credit.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah, fair. For that, yeah.
There we go. But
I love
so
the fact they're still answering when I'm good.
Yeah, we have to answer you.
we won the full scouting report one year though.
Oh, I'm
Full
gonna.
scout because I'm gonna miss half the game. I think.
Yeah, you need to message us. I'm going to be at work.
But you know what's jarring, man?
Arsenal
Like
just had an
my,
attack.
for some reason, their Wi-Fi there is so shit. Like my phone just tweaks.
I just
For
think
me,
your
it's
phone
fine.
tweaks in general.
It does. It twerks. But like when I'm at a game, it doesn't twerk.
Who is the better manager though? All in all,
Nuno.
Yeah,
Nuno.
I'll go Nuno.
Nuno.
I'll go Nuno.
I think Arteta, man.
What do you think about Martin Odegaard now that he's officially
I've said he's
Arsenal
our
player?
best player.
You said that he was your best player the other day, innit?
Yeah, he's our best player.
Yeah, I don't
Like-
For me, I think people underestimated him. Obviously, he's a luxury player, but he's stepping
He's
up
not,
to
I don't
what
think he's not luxury.
I
But
think
he's not-
I
he's not-
think-
he's
I
not-
think
a
he's a
lot of
luxury
people
player.
thought
he's a
Do
hard
you know what it is,
worker.
Shark?
No, Elias thought about it, but I don't want to say it. I didn't want to bait him out. But it was him.
I said he's a luxury player.
Yeah,
I think he's a luxury player. Yeah, I think he's a luxury player.
What's a luxury player?
But for 30 mil, you can't turn him down.
What's
Okay, let me
a
ask you
It's
a
a player
question.
you can't turn him down.
What's a luxury
A
player?
luxury player is a player
Indians.
where you're playing against a smaller team and you're going to have 60, 70, 80% of the ball, and it's that creative player. But in a game where you play a bigger team who sit back more and they're attacking more.
He scored.
Huh?
Okay.
I know he scored. He
But
scored
what's
a free kick. He didn't
what's a
score from
luxury?
open
What's a
play.
luxury player? What's a luxury player?
Huh?
What's the definition? I could say, if my opinion, if he's a luxury player or not.
A player where you got 60, 70, 80% possession
Yeah.
and they just have that freedom in the game where
Okay.
you have so much of the ball compared to a player who's playing against, let's say, a smaller team where you have less possession of the ball and they're out of the game because of that reason.
But
You know what I mean by that?
yeah, but
'Cause
both
like a
Norwich
player like-
and Burnley, he wasn't out of the game.
Yeah.
The reason why I don't think he's a luxury player is every time I've seen him,
I didn't watch the Burnley game. I
every
was
time
at that game.
like I can see what people say, oh, Mesut Ozil is a luxury player. Even though Mesut Ozil does cover a lot of this, did cover a lot
Yeah.
of distance. I think
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
a false narrative that he's a luxury player. He's a very
Yeah.
good player, cover a lot of distance.
Yeah.
Martin Odegaard is every time I watch him play, bro. This guy's always comes back to the centre backs. He just wants to be on the ball. For me, luxury player is someone who gets into the pockets, only wants the ball in those pockets. It's not lazy, but like they're in the final third, they're active in the attack.
You've played football and you've played football for a long time. You know Ozil.
Not at that level.
Not at that level, but you've played enough football to know when. I've done it a lot where I'll just run for the sake of running, but you're not getting into the right position. Just so it looks like you're covering a lot of ground.
Okay, you can say that of Ozil,
Do you know what I mean?
but I don't think that's
Ozil-
Odegaard.
you know the
Whenever
thing
I
about
watch
it?
us,
I don't think that's Odegaard. Odegaard wants the ball everywhere. Look
No,
at
I
what
see. He
Odegaard.
always gets the ball,
He
yeah.
always wants the ball.
That's why I like
he'll
him, yeah.
He'll pass it off.
Yeah.
Might pass off to some centre mid or centre
Yeah.
back. He's always asked for it again. He always wants the ball. That's why I don't think.
My
he's a luxury
argument with it is, with the difference between obviously Ozil and Odegaard, obviously people can see Ozil as a luxury player. I understand that.
Do you think
But-
Ozil's a luxury player?
He was towards the end.
So
Not-
not throughout his career.
No, I wouldn't
That's
say.
why do you think Mourinho never ever played him in 90 minutes? Because a luxury player
But
is a player that can't play the 90
Probably
minutes. Because
tactical.
towards the
Yeah,
end of
no,
the,
but he
towards
might-
the end of the
but
game,
Mourinho-
they gas out because they're running so much, looking in the pockets.
Fair enough.
And their defensive duties, they're not that great defensively.
But for me, you know, if Ozil, the difference between Ozil and whatever Odegaard, as you can answer this, Odegaard can play the 10, he can play the 8 as well.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whereas Ozil, he can only play the 10.
I still don't think Odegaard can play the 8.
I know you don't. What's your thoughts on that, Sharks?
I think Odegaard.
I don't get what he means by that.
Odegaard can play the 8. Odegaard can play the 8. I think.
Have you seen him playing the 8 yet?
Literally. Arteta would go with Partey and Odegaard in midfield.
But have we seen him playing the 8 yet?
Watch his average. Watch his heat, man.
Yeah.
Watch where he's on the pitch mainly.
Okay.
He's in the 8. It was Partey and Odegaard mainly the 8 the other day.
I didn't watch the
and
Burnley
ESR.
game, so I'm going for
It
what
was
you're saying.
the start was Partey, Odegaard, ESR.
Yeah.
That's literally what it was. And ESR and Odegaard were switching.
Because
back
I've
and forth
seen
from 8 and 10.
ESR. I didn't watch the game, so I'm not going to say he's not an 8 in that game. I've seen
I watched every
ESR.
minute of every game
I've
so far
seen
this season.
ESR play more
Same.
8 than I have anyone else.
Odegaard started
in
at
that
8,
midfield.
but it was like a switcheroo back
Okay.
and forth.
Alright.
But Odegaard can play the 8. Yeah.
Okay. fair enough.
Generally can play the 8.
And when he played the 8, Emil Smith-Rowe was non-existent.
Where did
Burnley,
ESR play?
Especially against Burnley.
I thought we played.
ESR was playing
yeah.
the 10,
Yeah.
Pepe on the right, Saka on the left, and then
Okay.
Oba up front.
Partey and
Okay.
But
Partey and Odegaard.
because, like you said, the amount of times Odegaard demands the ball,
Yeah.
like it makes the runs that ESR likes to make. And obviously, when you're playing the 10 and Odegaard's asking for the ball too much, you become hidden like a ghost, basically.
Yeah, but if you're in the pockets and someone
But
like Odegaard can pick a pass out, he'll pick that pass out.
No,
You know what I mean?
100%. Bro.
Yeah.
The way Odegaard's playing
Yeah.
against Tottenham, where I think Tottenham do give you a lot of the ball. Like you said, if they're gonna come and sit, I think Odegaard will feast. It's all for me. It all depends on if Pepe can beat his wing. Can Pepe beat Regular?
But do you think you will play as a aggressive lineup as you did on the weekend?
Yeah, when I saw that lineup, I was like, wow.
Yeah,
Because you lot
smiled.
were creaming at
Aggressive.
that lineup.
That was like 6 attackers.
Yeah.
Partey only.
I was
It was
good.
literally that's it.
I feel like he'll play that lineup, but I think, me personally, I think he'll drop. Pepe, play Saka on the right, ESR on the left, and then bring Jack in midfield.
Oh, Shaka's back.
I
yeah.
want Saka to go back to the right. Because Saka's
Odegaard
not been
at the
good
10.
this season at all.
Yeah.
I want Saka
Yeah,
to
the
go back
Saka
on the
hype
right.
has chiseled out a bit.
Because I need him back on the right. That's
Yeah.
why he's most effective.
But this,
He's not playing the right
I
once.
always thought this was with a lot of Arsenal players. They always have like patches. All these players. That's why everyone always like when you speak to Arsenal fans, everyone's he's very good. He's very good. I'm like, you've named 7, 8 good, very good players, and yet the team's terrible.
How long before?
How come then they can never all be very good on the same time?
At the same time. That's what I mean.
That's what we need. But enough for Arsenal. Do we think Harry Kane's going to score?
Yes,
Or be a problem?
he's breaking his duck against us.
I think it's
I think he'll find a way of scoring. I think
It's going to be a
Get
penalty.
shit
It's going to be a
pen
penalty
again.
or a screamer. It's
He's
going to be
just-
one.
but he's just to open his duck. He'll open
Yeah.
against us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
But I think it will be like a 3-1 win, Arsenal.
Yeah.
My prediction literally is 3-1. I was going to ask you guys towards the end. My prediction was Arsenal 3-1. That's my exact prediction.
I
I think
there's
Harry
goals in that
Kane
game.
will get that goal.
Yeah. I think he'll be.
I think it might even be an Harry Kane opener.
First goal. I wouldn't be surprised.
First goal, Harry
I
Kane.
would not be surprised.
Everyone's looking at each other in the stadium, in the Arsenal. Arteta looking nervous.
Yeah.
Bam, 3-1 second half,
Yeah.
turn on.
I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if Harry Kane gets the first goal of the game as well. Who do you think will finish higher come the end of the season?
I think Arsenal.
I think we will now.
For me, it's too early to tell. I think it's because we're on like a decent kind of form, like 2 games, 3 games, whatever it is.
Recent bias.
Yeah.
I just think it was
Because
so
at the beginning
bad
of the
with
season
Arsenal,
when we
though.
was losing 2-3 games and they were winning 3 in a row.
Well,
I
can
was
I just say,
oh.
well, if we beat Spurs, everything I said is coming true. When we spoke about Arteta and everything, I was literally saying, we'll beat Norwich comfortably, we'll beat Norwich, beat Burnley, we'll beat Spurs, and everyone's gonna be like, oh.
Yeah.
and I hate that.
It's
And
the
I hate
Sharky
that.
magic. It's not
I
Sharky
hate
curse.
that. I hate that about
You hate
Arsenal.
the Sharky
actually.
it's the
But I
Sharky
hate
magic,
that.
not the
So far,
Sharky
I'm
I've
right.
never really liked. I haven't liked Tottenham so far this season, even though they was unbeaten. I just didn't think they were playing well, and it's just. I predicted what I predicted Arsenal to finish 5th in the league. Anyway, I didn't even have Tottenham.
For me
in the
though,
6th.
for me, if Dele Alli starts for Tottenham, we're beating the brakes out.
Yeah,
of him.
you
I think
definitely
we're
could
I think
do.
we're
I think
beating
he
the
will
brakes
start.
out.
I think he will start.
If he starts, we're beating the brakes out because it's gonna be
Because what?
like you said. Ndombele is for me a luxury player.
Yeah.
He's got his skills, whatever this is that, but he doesn't cover ground. He's always huffing and puffing. Like on the ball is elite. Off the ball, it's just gonna be Højbjerg in midfield. Dele Alli is gonna he's not gonna look over his shoulder. Someone's gonna make a run.
Dele is
behind.
the ultimate luxury player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
facts.
Ndombele, yeah, like when you're describing him, it reminded me of like Sean at 5-a-side.
She's not huffing and puffing after 10 minutes.
Huff,
Maybe not
good
even
on the
10.
ball,
But I've already had about 8 goals.
good on the ball, Good finisher.
It goes where?
Puffing and puffing.
Fuck you haven't seen me at the session.
Session we've had before. I didn't see no goal.
You need to come to the Veterans League.
I've been at the
You
Veterans
guys have not seen him at the Santon Cup, guys. That's why.
Yeah,
He was between the
yeah,
sticks
but
that
I was
day.
between the sticks that day.
Between the sticks.
Yeah,
I'm a man of
Bristol-
many
He's
talents.
covering ground in between the sticks.
Man of many talents, you know.
Huh?
He
Man of many
is.
talents.
Oh yeah, he's expert at everything.
Boy of all talents.
Final predictions: Arsenal versus Spurs. I've got 3-1 Arsenal.
You know, I got 3-1.
3-1
I got
Arsenal.
3-1
I've
Arsenal.
got 2 on Arsenal.
2-1 Arsenal. Stars thinking hard how to be different today.
Yeah.
I was. Well,
Yeah,
I
he
was.
So he doesn't want to agree with me. He
That's
doesn't want to agree with you guys. So he might go like a 3-2 maybe.
I was thinking.
I thought he was going to say 2-2.
No, I was thinking 4-0, but I think that's too much.
Jesus.
I don't think that's too brazy.
3-0.
I'm gonna say 4-1.
4-1, yeah.
I
Arsenal,
say
yeah?
4. Yeah, 4-1 Arsenal.
Arsenal win across the board. I mean, it would have been great to have a Spurs fan here because obviously it's got Arsenal biased. Obviously, we've got the Chelsea fan, but he hates Tottenham just as much as us, so it's not really
No, I
much
hate
help.
Tottenham even more.
Yeah, it's not really much help. We haven't got a Spurs fan. So if you are Tottenham fans and you feel very disrespected, leave your comments below. I want to see your predictions. Give us reasons or point, evidence, explanation.
I still don't think. You know, Tottenham fans can comment in there,
I will
Give
never
it a
reply
shit.
to one of them.
but they know. I genuinely believe they know they're not like. You know, when when I watch Tottenham Chelsea, they didn't want to play. Like they
Yeah.
just couldn't. They, bro, like you know, like there's teams where like mentally out of it.
They
And
left the
whether it's
stadium.
the- whether
They
it's the
left
couch.
the stadium
that was like
early.
Arsenal versus City. City versus Arsenal.
But I understand that. Anytime teams go to City, well, Arsenal were shit. Home or away.
But they crumbled.
Yeah.
Like when we got the first, they crumbled.
But we don't.
Like,
We're never like we play shit, but we don't really mentally check out early in the game.
Yeah.
We do. We got weak mentality.
No,
Weak
we do. We have
Chelsea
no,
City
we
game.
have-
We mentally checked out 5-0. We didn't know how
we had
bad
a
we
red
looked.
The red
though.
card
We had a
kind of
red card,
affected
bro.
the
We were
game.
losing by then as well.
We was losing 1-0.
but you
I
were
think.
still battling,
We
though.
was losing 1-0,
Was it
but it
1
was
or
like,
2?
I think it was 1. I'm sure it was
Wow.
1.
I think it was 2.
I think it was
Might
2.
2, but
But they were still battling, though.
yeah, it's like obviously we couldn't play our ball against Man City, but Tottenham, they're just Harry Kane's not in it.
I think he'll be in it this weekend though.
He has
Like
to
I
be.
said, everything goes out the window when
Yeah,
it comes to
it's a
the
tricky
front
one.
derby.
But I
They're
think
thinking this could be our turning point. We're thinking this could be our turning point.
Yeah.
So it's going to be, I reckon, an open game,
Yeah.
goals galore, 3-1, 4 goals in the game. Harry
But
Kane
I
will
think
open his back.
it's like you said, it's like two defensive-minded coaches having to score, which will be equal to a lot of goals, like as you said, Sean. It's just. I hope it's a fun game. I'm going there, so I need it to be
I hope
goals
it's a good
galore.
game for you. I hope it's a good game for you.
Honestly,
Need an early goal.
I kind of hope it's
Oh.
a dry game, but we win, just so I don't feel bad that I missed the game.
that's bad.
We're still going to win. But yeah, that's our
Crowd,
Arsenal,
I'm going to be leading
Arsenal
chance,
versus Spurs preview.
bro.
If
Shirts
you are
off.
going to the game, try and find this guy. He'll be there.
You'll see him topless.
You'll see me
somewhere.
there. Arsenal tattoo, left arm.
Yeah, topless as well.
There
Top
you go.
belly
Yeah,
out.
He's a proper like hooligan at the game. So if you can't,
Bro.
if he looks unapproachable, don't approach him. But yeah, leave your predictions below.
Come on, you ass.
And yeah, see you guys next time.
Peace out.